Bruno, thank you very much for joining me on Football-Oranje again. Way back after you were playing with Stoke, actually. You're back at Stoke today. A 1-0 win for AZ Alkmaar. Tell us how the feeling is within the AZ camp. How is it going in the pre-season? And what are your targets, really, for this season? What's the feeling?
Sorry. I thought I should. No, we had a good pre-season. We are 6 weeks in now, and it was the final game. I think today you saw that the way that we play that brought a lot of difficulties in against Stoke City today, and our main focus this season is to at least finish top four, and yeah, we have the hunger to get that.
So at least top four. There is the opportunity, of course, to finish in the top three. Twens did it last season. Champions League qualification. Is that something the squad can really go for? Is it best to be realistic and top four is at least like your aim?
No, we always aim for higher. With every humbleness, of course, but we always aim for higher. And but the minimum goal is top four. And of course, it will always be better when you can be first, second, or third. Yeah, we play with this responsibility and this ambition. So I think that's good. I think it's good for the development of the club and the players individually. I think that's the most important.
And how about other changes with the Europa League then this season? You're qualified straight to the league stage. What does the club want to do in this competition?
Well, as far as possible, one first thing is that we have to go through the winter when we are first or second. And then we see how far we can go. But the main focus first is to start the competition right. That's the most important competition, right? So.
Tell us about the strength of the squad then. You've seen a number of RZ teams throughout the years. Tell us about this one. Tell us about Troy Parrott replacing Pavlidis. What do you make of the strength of the team?
We have a good strength, a good footballing team. I think young players, a lot of young players with a good mix of experienced guys. What I tend to see is that we have a lot of players that want to aim for higher. I think that's really good. Set the example of the next generations.
Tell us about Maarten Martens as a head coach. You've had a number of head coaches over your time, so tell us about him. He's obviously new into management. What are his skills?
Let me give first a response to Troy. Troy came here because Pavi went, and that's just the dynamic of football. So you saw today that he scored a brilliant goal today, all the way from the back to the finish. So that's nice. About Maarten Martens, our coach. This is his first job, but he knows the club very well. He was here as a player, becoming coach. So his journey is brilliant, perfect. He got a great staff around him, and we are here to improve ourselves and be good for AZ Alkmaar. So this cohesion is really important to have, and the way of playing, I think that the demands are really clear.
Can I ask you about Euro 2024? Can I ask you about the Netherlands there? Of course, you play for the Netherlands. You've got caps. And you're watching from home, but what were your thoughts on the competition as a whole and how Koeman got the players to the semi-final and the players that were there? I mean, were you talking to any of the players whilst they were at the competition about how it was going?
Well, they came to the semi-final, which is good. I think if you said it on the beginning of the tournament, well, that's a good goal. That's positive. I think we have created a lot of fans as well. They were all over the place in a good way. I think in terms of footballing wise, we could have played a bit more better. But okay, that's just a process, and nothing more.
As for being back at Stoke, then years after, how was it playing here today? The fans obviously happy to see you too.
Yeah, good. I'm happy to come here, and I've given a lot here in Stoke. I think they recognized it, and then you get this great welcome, and I'm just happy that I can bring a joy on people's face and they to me. So that's good. Both ways respect.
And just finally, for yourself, you're hoping to stay injury-free this season and get a lot of games for AZ. There are obviously a lot of young defenders as well that really want to play, Wouter Goes, Maxim Dekker, and others. How is that for you? You're obviously the leader, you're at the back, and there's still these players that are going to come through. Or do you look at it as it's a squad effort? There are a lot of games to play again this season. What are your thoughts ahead of the season for you personally?
Yeah, you have also Alexander Penetra, Richard Libazou can also play in that position. Personally, my aim is always to be the best defender that I can. So that will never change. Everybody wants to play. I understand that. As a captain, you have to see the bigger picture, of course, in terms of team spirit, team building, and that's really important to set the example of how do I think that it should be. So yeah, and of course they will come through. Everybody got his moment. I've got my moment when I was younger, and but I have still a lot to give, and I think you could see that today as well.
Great, thank you very much, Bruno.
All right.
Have a great season.